everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss 4 different truths around the so-called myth of the groin strike. At the end of this video, make sure to stick around where we will discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly reality around the groin strike. Welcome to my channel. My name is Denise Shipley, and I'm a professional self-defense instructor. I have made it my mission to bring the truth about safety and self-defense to women who have been in an abusive relationship so that you can lead a more safe, more peaceful, and free black belt type of lifestyle. So, if you are a woman and have decided to take control of your own safety and self-defense, if you are a woman who has been in an abusive relationship and want to have an upper edge on protecting yourself in the future, and you're tired of someone manipulating you through fear on how you're going to live your life, then this channel is for you. So hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you can get notified of all of our future videos. So let's get started. You know, there's a lot of information out there about this so-called groin strike myth. Now, I know that statement may cause some contention, but hear me out. While there are some truths about what people are saying, they're not really talking about why the techniques don't work or giving any compelling evidence. So, in the next 4 truths that I'm going to share with you, we're going to discuss that topic. But first, I'd like to mention, in my almost 20 years of training children and adults in self-defense, I have witnessed many times guys getting hit in the groin or struck in the groin by accident, and it's usually not even a full-blown hit, and it really hurts them. So, don't tell me that a groin strike isn't going to work. Now, not every technique that you use on somebody is going to work. And that's with any self-defense technique. People are different. So that's why it's important to train, learn lots of techniques, train often, so that you have more tools in your belt, so to say. So here are 4 truths to consider as to whether the groin strike is going to work or maybe not work. Okay. Tip number 1 to consider. A person may be a career offender, and they might go out to commit a crime. They know that that groin area is sensitive, so they're probably going to take steps to protect that area, wouldn't you think? Number 2, you can't always get a clear shot at the groin. So it's good to know other techniques. You might have other techniques that would be more effective, so you need to know what your options are when you're, defending yourself. Tip number 3, a strike to the groin doesn't affect everyone the same. So, a person, you could, have a groin strike, the person doubles over and falls on the floor, right? And they're incapacitated for a while. In that case, you need to take that opportunity to leave and get out of there. At that point, the attack has stopped and you need to leave quickly. A person may be wearing protection and a strike may not hurt them all or minimally. So you better be ready to do something else and protect yourself quickly. That brings to mind a quick story I'm going to share with you. One of my girlfriends was training at our school, and she was working out with this guy who was visiting our dojo or our school. And you know, he kept grabbing her in ways that he was not supposed to be grabbing her. And she told him at least a couple of times, if not more, that he needed to stop. Well, he wouldn't listen. And if you would know this friend, you would know that she doesn't hold anything back when she gets ticked off. And she laid into that guy and kicked him in the groin. And he just stood there and gave a stupid little laugh. So that's an instance where the groin strike did not work, right? So you may really hurt the person, but all it does is make them more mad. You have to anticipate all of these responses and be ready to do something else if that continues to be an attack. So, hey, if you're getting value out of this video, would you please hit the thumbs up button down below, because that really helps our channel and helps to get this information out to more women. So here's a scenario. Someone attacks you with the intent of raping you. Now, you must do anything and everything to stop that attack. So, an opportunity comes that you can do a good fist, knee, or kick to the groin. It stops the attack. That's great. You need to get away. But rest assured, if you do not try to fight back, you will get raped. You have no way of knowing an attacker's intention, so you must assume the worst at all times. And if it doesn't happen, that's awesome. But in the meantime, you need to be ready. There are no rules when you're being attacked. There's no rules to protecting your life or to keep yourself from physical injury. So before we talk about tip number 4, quick disclaimer here. There are never any guarantees when it comes to protecting yourself. Attacks are fluid and they're unpredictable until you can put that attacker down and get away. So tip number 4. An attacker may be drunk. He may be on drugs. He may be mentally ill. And you know what? Things just aren't going to work the same on them, most likely. But should you try? Yes, you should always try and do whatever you can to defend yourself. Now, here's the good, the bad, and the ugly around the groin strike. It's good for you to try a groin strike if the opportunity presents itself. It's bad if you don't at least try. It's good for you and bad for the attacker if you connect, you put him down, you stop the attack, and you get away. You showed him that it was a bad idea to attack you. Now let's say that you got a good groin strike in there, but it did not affect the person. All right, you've got to accept the fact that things could get really ugly. You need to be prepared to fight. While there are many ways to protect yourself that don't involve physical aspects, which we're going to be going over those things in future videos, the only true way to get an upper edge in protecting yourself is to train and train often. Now here's the final thought. Accept that you may get hurt in a fight, but it's much better to get hurt from fighting back than to get hurt from not fighting back at all. So once again, consider subscribing to our channel down below and hitting that bell so that you get notice of all of my future videos. All right, take care. Till next time. This is Denise Shipley, where you can learn to lead a black belt type of lifestyle.